John, lots of talk about looting. The Daily Telegraph saying carry on looting, with some images here of, and you've got to be, and they are showing them. We don't want to be too judgmental in a sense. We don't know exactly who these people are, what they're doing, but these various images of people going through some sort of sportswear, and indeed this lady checking a flip-flop for size as well, it would seem.
I hope with the clarity of these pictures that the police now know who to apprehend. I mean, it looks like, you know, the new Spice Girls, when here they've gone in, looting in broad daylight, quite open about it, and that these pictures should hopefully allow the police to go on and pull these people in and prosecute them. And that, you know, it's sometimes, you know, when they get community service and what sentence do you give these people, but at some stage we have to send a message that you cannot do this.
These are desperate people, though, aren't they, Julie? I don't want to condone any of this, but they're not picking out they're not picking out £1,000 plasma tellies. They're going for JD Sports here.
There was actually footage of somebody running down the street with a trolley full of goods, including a plasma TV. I mean, the chutzpah of one of the women who apparently was actually trying on the trainers before taking them out of the shop. I mean, you have to admire her gall. You know, more front than Blackpool, as we say in the north.
There are, you know, there are some, when you look at that, as the point you said earlier, hilarious moments going on. But, you know, when you talk about some of these, saying they're rioting for a cause, yet that cause suddenly subsides when they're running down the street with a plasma TV under their arm.
These people are not the ones who are actually calling for justice for Mark Duggan, for anyone. I mean, these are obviously looters and opportunists.
Yeah. Well, where's Theresa May right now?
And where's Cameron?
Where are they? Because, you know, you would expect them to be around.
Well, we have had statements released, haven't you? And Lynn Featherstone is a Home Office Minister who was on telly earlier on.
Yeah, but if there's trouble, if you're the chief exec of a major company and there's trouble, the shareholders would expect you to be back dealing with it. They wouldn't be expecting you to be watching London burning and you're sitting in Tuscany having a pizza. You know, these things have to be sorted. So I would be saying that certainly the Cameron, I forgot his name there, he hasn't been around so long. He has to get on the plane and come over and be seen to be leading. He has to be here, and I'm sure we'll be moving on to the Euro crisis. You know, where is he? He needs to be seen to be leading. One country after another in the Euro seems to be, it's like a domino effect, isn't it? And so you sort of have to look back and say, we probably made a very good decision not to join the Euro. So going back, I think it was John Major and Gordon Brown and there was all these people who were saying we should join the Euro and we shouldn't. But actually, not joining the Euro has probably been a smart decision for Britain.
Well, it's all very, very good in hindsight,
not necessarily. I mean, many people would say that it's about the way that individual European countries have handled their transition to the Euro. I mean, Germany, for example, that didn't give lock, stock and barrel support to it. So there's all kinds of different ways of looking at it, but...
We've got, well, talking of making bad decisions, we've got 30 seconds left, Julie, and I know you like to touch on the Daily Star.
Oh, I do.
And especially with Cheryl is moving back in with Ashley, and what intrigues me, their home is called Hurtmore House.
Well, isn't that interesting? What is Cheryl doing? Listen, we're from Newcastle, and, you know, she's one of our
She's one of our own, but it's good to see the tabloids are getting back to the real news.
Yeah, and quite right, too.
Would you trust him?